Hey, what's up guys, Jack here from Magpie, back again with another Music News Monday. Now there hasn't been that many stories this week, but the stories that we have got are pretty big, so stick around. First off, we head to Slumdog Festival, and they have now completely filled up the lineup. They've announced stage times, and more importantly, they've announced the final band special guests on the main stage, Bury Tomorrow. Great shout, and yeah, another heavy band to add to another great list of bands that Slumdog have put out yet again. So now for our biggest news story of the week, letlive have announced that they're calling it a day as a band. Yes, after 15 years, 6 albums and countless tours, they've called it a day and letlive are no longer a band. However, there are some interesting quotes that came out of the statement, which was announcing the split, saying things like, above all else, letlive was meant to be an idea, not an outfit. They said that this idea took its roots in honesty, humility, and finding an ironic strength in vulnerability. Now we will have a link in the description for the full statement, so make sure you click on that. It is really interesting, but I am going to pick out this quote. Our divergence in views and aims has developed within the camp, and for the moment the impact that has on letlive as a group is that there will be no future activity for the foreseeable future. Now that is talking about there's a divergence in, you know, maybe music, creativity or something like that. I just really don't know. What do you think? Make sure you drop in a comment down below. What are your thoughts on this whole letlive split? Now some shows have been announced as well. Narwhals have announced their UK tour. This was announced a while back, but they've just announced that Kamikaze Girls, Rough Hands and Thrown Ups will be joining them out there on the road. And some bands concerning 2000 Trees Festival as well. The Menzingers have announced a Brighton headliner show, and the Wonder Years have announced some shows in Nottingham and Kingston as well. This is around 2000 Trees in July, around the 7th, 8th of July. So make sure you're heading down to those shows if you're near them and you like those bands. Some new music that's come out the past week as well. We've got Newfound Glory with their new album, Makes Me Sick. The review for that will be coming up in the following week, so make sure you keep your eyes on our channel for that. And Salute the Magpie Favourites are back with a new EP. Released on Record Store Day, Slow Heart by Balance of Composure. They've just dropped it out of nowhere and it's pretty good, so make sure you check it out. And finally, to round things off this week, we've got some new songs for you. Fall Out Boy are back, or should I say Fall Out Boy are dead now, with their new song Young and Menace off the album Mania. It is this pop-centric track and it just sounds awful, so check it out if you were a Fall Out Boy fan. I'm really not anymore, especially after the last album. But yeah, check that out. Blink-182 have come out with a new song for their deluxe album of California, 6/8. Now the album that comes out on the 19th of May has these Alkaline Trio vibes to it. It's much more darker. I think it's more of a Matt-centric song rather than Mark. And yeah, it's got some good vibes to it. Let us know in the comments if you've listened to it. And finally, we have grime meets metal band The 100 and their new track Monster. Now this is a very exciting band. Here at Magpie we all really like what they're doing, and they're releasing an album, no less, Chaos and Bliss, which comes out on the 2nd of June. Now if you want to listen to any of the tracks or read any of the full stories that we've mentioned in this video, make sure you check out all the links in the description. We'll have them there for you. So that's been it for this week's music news. Let us know what you think of this week's stories by dropping a comment down below. And don't forget, if you've entered into our Slam Dunk giveaway, the competition is now closed. Now check your inbox to see if we've given you a cheeky message. And don't forget to share this video around and give it a like and subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I've been Jack from Magpie, and I'll see you next week.